Hello, welcome back to a new video. I am going to sit down with my cup of tea that is going cold, and I wanted to talk to you about my fitness goals because I'm looking in. Like May, you don't know what's coming. I've got loads coming up, socially, fitnessy, worky, whatever you want to call it. I have got quite a lot happening, and it's honestly going to be the busiest couple of months of my year. From I'd say about Saturday. So I'm really excited and I'm really ready, and there's a few things that I've done to get there, but I will be honest and just say I've been feeling a bit burnt out, and even now I'm like, oh my god, I woke up at 5:30, it's now 12 o'clock as I'm filming this, and I'm just feeling really tired. And I'm just gonna be real with you, it's just a lot going on, and trying to juggle everything is really hard. So I've made a few sacrifices. Actually, they're not sacrifices, I've just made a few boundaries of a few things that I need to do to make myself feel as good as possible. So oh, it's just a shadow. So I've made some notes so that I don't forget anything. But yeah, the first thing I just want to say, like, if your life is getting busier in the summer, like, you don't have to throw the towel in and be like, I can't do this. Instead, what you have to do is adapt. And that's if you don't want to regain weight and you want to feel good within yourself while still going to these things. Like, if you want to go on holiday and feel amazing, if you want to go to a Hender and feel amazing, you want to go to a wedding and feel amazing, then a few things have to change in your life whilst it's busy to make things work, and that's just how it goes. So I'm going to start with my fitness goals, and then we'll sort of go into like socially and how I'm going to combine that into my life as well, because I've got quite a lot of social plans happening. If you see a little head pop up, he is being incredibly needy today. Do you want to sit on my lap? And then we can do this together. Oh, he doesn't know where to sit. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, do you want some tea? Look, watch this. Do you want some tea? Do you want a drink? Ooh. He doesn't ever put his tongue in, but he does lick the bottom. Look, do you want some tea? Oh my god. If anyone has a dog that's watching, you'll just know. Oh, I just love him so much. It's ridiculous. And he looks terrible at the moment. Look. Guys, he's just had a haircut. Look. Look at him. He's like a bald little man, honestly. It's like you've got so old that you started like losing your hair. Look, he looks so old. I can confirm he is only 2. Anyway, so the first thing that I have written down, and I'm going to make a pact to do, because if I don't write it down, if I don't plan it to the day, it's not happening. First thing is 2 long walks a week. If you don't actually know, I'm training for a 100-kilometer trek. It's over 5 days in the Jurassic Coast. And I'm actually really excited. I'm not nervous yet. Maybe I will be near the time, but I'm actually really excited. So that is happening in, I'm actually going to tell you how long. I've got a countdown app to keep me like focused with what's coming up. Oh god, okay, it's in 38 days. 38 days. Brilliant. So anyway, 2 long walks. So I've been doing 1 a week, 1 long one and 1 shorter one at the moment, but I'm actually going to change that into 2 longer ones. So when I say long, 1 will be 5 hours and 1 will be 3 hours. So I'm going to try to do the long one on a Sunday and the shorter one on either a Friday or, depending on the plan and the weekend, a Saturday. I love doing this. Like, finding new routes is so fun, and it's actually such a nice way to stay active as an individual. Like, when most people think like, oh, you're a fitness coach, or you do so much exercise, I'm like, I literally sit at a desk 24/7. I only do these things because it's out of my own choice, right? So I need to make that pact for myself, you know, to get out and do these walks regularly to ensure that I'm fit enough for this trip. If the angles just slightly change, I do apologise. My camera just ran out of storage. Story of my life. Let me add you there. Hopefully that's okay. So that's my long walks. My next thing is the gym. So I already do this. It's already cemented in my routine, so this isn't going to change. But it's Monday, Tuesday and Thursday. Wednesday is my run day, and then I will do the sauna twice a week as well. Now, instead of like just putting it in my diary and saying I'm going to do it, I have really worked hard this time, which I haven't done in actually quite a long time, to make this make sense. So for example, it's Wednesday and I haven't done my run. And I'm just going to be real with you about that. Already haven't done one of the things I've set out to do. No, I'm joking. It's not May yet. May's on Friday. So anyway, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I align my sauna sessions with my run days, because they're not as busy, and in terms of exercise, and with my hair wash. So yes, I went to the gym, I went to the sauna, and I washed my hair. So this morning I didn't go for a run because I washed my hair. So I've self-sabotaged myself. So to avoid that happening, I really do plan it all out. So I will do the sauna on a Wednesday, probably in the evenings, and likely, when else will I do it? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and on a Sunday. That's going to be the sauna days. My gym sessions as well, I align with my hair wash days. Anyway, I won't go into all the nitty-gritty details, but what I will say is that is how I make it happen, and I do it when I'm really focused and I really want to lock in with something. That's what I do. I'm not trying to like diet or lose weight at the moment, but what I am trying to do is just really focus and home in on myself. Am I doing that? Am I drinking enough water? Am I eating because I'm hungry, or am I eating because it's there? And I'm really just focusing a little bit more on that, because I wouldn't say I've gained weight recently, but what I would say is that I'm just not feeling, I feel like lean, don't get me wrong, but I just feel a bit fluffy around the edges, I guess. And I think that's just purely because, I'm just gonna be real with you, like since my boyfriend's moved in, I just feel like there's more food around. Like I used to buy for me and now I buy for him as well. So there's just more stuff around. And I do feel like if I know it's there, I'll eat it. So I'm just being a bit more strict with myself. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's weight gain. Just maybe need to be a bit more cautious about what I'm having and how much I'm having. So I'm actually tracking as well to make sure that I'm really hitting my numbers so that I can still maintain. And also I've got a hen do this weekend, and then I've got a hen do in May, which is like abroad. So I just want to feel good for that as well. And yeah, I'm just going to make sure that I really lock in for that. So that's my activity. So calorie wise, as I mentioned, yes, I'm going to be tracking my calorie at my maintenance, and really just not even just focusing on the calorie, but really focusing on how I'm fueling myself. And I've been chatting to my clients about this, like looking at my calorie and going, right, this is my number, how can I fill this calorie up so I feel my best? So one thing that I always do is I add whole foods in my meals and lots of veg and fruit, which obviously is a given, but I still allow the room for like the chocolate, and then it's going to keep me satisfied and feel like good and full and everything like that. So they're my fitness and nutrition goals. Now I know a lot of people feel worried about summer and like social plans and staying on track, and I wanted to talk on this as well, because like as I said, I'm really socially busy. Like the calendar is ridiculous, and you know, I think I've got one weekend or maybe 2 weekends in May I have no plans, and those weekends is literally just going to be for training, for eating, for sleeping, for resting, to refuel, to reset the house, clean, all the little things, stuff like that. Those 2 weekends are literally dedicated to that for me, and nothing is going to get in the way of that. I've told myself strict, even though I would like to not do that. And yeah, the way that I like sort of work in the social plans is I do feel quite confident going to these events now and not gaining weight or not eating absolutely everything in sight. I really do feel like I've understood the difference in the feelings from within. Am I hungry? Am I eating something for the sake of it? You know, I really do think about those options. If someone says to me, do you want a shot? I won't do it, because I know that if I have that shot, I'm going to be paralytic because I'm a lightweight and I can't deal with alcohol as it is. And it's not the shot that's the problem, it's the way it makes me feel in the moment and the next day. I don't want to lose control. I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night panicking that I've lost my purse or something. Do you ever get that? And you wake up in the middle of the night, you're like, oh my god, did I forget this? Or did I lose my ID last night? You know, I always panic about stuff like that. And I don't want to be in that position anymore, because I don't need that anxiety. I've got enough of it as it is. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I don't want that feeling. So it's more like, okay, I'm going to be sensible with that. And I like to be really real with that as well. I'm really honest with that, because I do drink alcohol and I do enjoy a drink and I do enjoy like having a laugh and stuff like that. But I don't want to let alcohol consume me so much that it affects me the next day. not my camera running out of storage for the second time. But yeah, so the social plans like that, you know, they are busy, and I'm not going to be able to like control everything in these social plans, and I'm not going to be able to be perfect with my nutrition and know exactly what I'm eating. But what I do know is a rough idea. Like when I go to a restaurant, I know what to pick, I know what's going to make me feel fueled and feel good. I know what to do in moments where everyone skips breakfast but I'm hungry, and I'm going to have that breakfast because I want to prevent myself binging later, for example. It's those little things that really do help you when you go away. And something else that I have experienced last year, but I don't think I'm going to experience it this year, because like, the people I'm going away with are just amazing and everyone's just really nice. But it's something that actually me and my client were talking about this morning and in her check-in, and it's just so horrible. And I always say, like, if you are drinking for someone else, or if you are doing something for someone else and you know that it's not going to make you feel good and that you shouldn't be doing it, or that you don't want to do it even, don't. Honestly, there's nothing more attractive in a woman than a woman that stands her ground and says no. And I always say that lightly, because I'm like, you don't have to be like, no, I'm not having that. You know, you can say it in a way, obviously, that is a respectful and kind. But like, I use common phrases, and I feel like it's mad to even say this, and like, why do I even have to say this? But in some places we do have to say stuff like this. If you've had enough drinks, you're feeling tipsy, you're feeling like you're aware of yourself, and you're at that place where it's like, oh, if I have one more, I'm gonna be tipped over the edge. Just politely say something along the lines of, thank you so much, I'm gonna grab a drink in a minute. So you're not giving people the reason to say like, oh, you're boring, oh, have one more, oh god, we might as well go home, or anything like that. Because trust me, like, some of you may be watching this and going, people actually say that. And yeah, some people do, and I will hold my hands up and say, like, I've experienced it, and it's not nice and it's not kind. But you know, that's other people's point of view, and that's fine. We can all have these point of views. But the point that I want to make here is that you don't have to give into it if you don't want to, and you are capable, you are strong enough to say no. And it's okay to say no in certain situations, as long as you're not restricting yourself, and not as long as you're not like, oh, but I really wanted that, you know. And the final thing I'm doing to lock in for May, around all these plans that I've got, and like the places where I'm going away and stuff, I'm seeing my friends and I'm seeing my family and people. And the way that I'm doing it is seeing people in a way that I can still move my body and I can still be active basically in some way, shape or form. So I think I've got like one brunch booked in with some friends, which is lovely, just a little breakfast, and we'll probably do a little walk after that as well. I'm seeing a friend next week, but we're going for a walk, a 5-hour walk. She's very lovely, agreed to that. I'm seeing another friend that same week and we're going for a walk. You know, there's all different things that are coming up, and yeah, I don't know, I just want to be real and just say, like, that is how I'm going to make it work for myself. Like, I've got drinking events and food events, but also on the other side of that, anything extra that comes into my life will be like being active in some way, shape or form. Like, I'll say to my friend to go to the gym, we'll go to the gym. And don't get me wrong, like, I have friends that love the gym and friends that don't love the gym, so you know, it's very I don't want you to think that I've got loads of fitness friends and it's really easy for me, because it's not. And some people are, like, don't always like the gym, so, and that's fine, that's just what they like to do, you know. We have different interests in that way, but we have other interests. So this isn't something that comes easily to me at all, but it's something that I'm going to prioritise. And I want to see all my girls, because I love them all the girls that are in my life. I'm so grateful for, I really am. And I haven't got hundreds of friends either, but the 5 friends that I do have, well, actually 4, because 1 lives miles away. When I do see them, yeah, it'll probably be active, or some activity in there, like even just a walk, like a short walk, like a 20-minute walk, and to grab a coffee quite often is a really nice thing to do. So anyway, I'm really excited to lock in for May, and I hope you are as well. That's just a basic outline. If you actually have some goals that you want to achieve, put them in the comments and let's just talk about it together. I really feel like I haven't done a video like this in ages, and I've really actually quite enjoyed, even though it's short and sweet, I've really enjoyed just sitting down and just actually talking to you guys, because I just feel quite burnt out at the minute. And it's really refreshing just to sit down and just have a chat and not feel like I need to be anywhere or I need to do anything. But yeah, from next week I'm going to show you my week of how I'm doing this. So from tomorrow the camera's getting picked up, making a pact myself to share my weekly routines for the next 4 weeks, so make sure you subscribe for that. Girls, thank you for watching. Barley's currently fallen asleep whilst I've been talking to you. I think he's bored, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, he heard that. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.